Alright, NTB here. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a story here for you today. This one is coming out of Barry County, Missouri, and this is about 7 inmates who escaped from a jail out there, and they are on the run. And these guys, as I studied this case, are bad dudes. And there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things that's not being said. There's a lot of things that's not being told. But I'm going to tell you some things that ain't been said. I'm going to tell you some things that ain't been told about this jail, about these guards, and particularly about these dudes. Let's go to the video newscast and we'll talk some more. All right, let's go.
We have a breaking news update out of Cassville this morning. One of the 7 inmates who escaped from Barry County Jail remains on the run. Cassville is located southwest of Springfield. 3 men were captured last night, 3 more this morning. Caitlin Schumacher is live in Cassville with the latest on this story. Caitlin?
Good morning. Well, this has been a developing story all morning long, and here is the latest information. Is we do know that they have brought 1 additional person in since about 7:50 this morning, so there is just 1 escapee still on the loose. Now, the U.S. Marshal, Highway Patrol, and the Barry County Sheriff's Office have all been working on getting these inmates back into jail and to keep the public safe, so they are working on that with just 1 person left to get back into jail. Now, Sheriff Boyd said they've been searching the Cassville area, and they believe that there may have been some other people that have helped them escape. Of the inmate that is still on the loose, he did steal clothes from the jail's property room, so if you do see him, he will not be in prisoner's clothing. He would be in street clothes, so keep an eye out for that. Now, he is considered armed and dangerous, so if you see something or suspect anything, do not approach him. Make sure to call 911 immediately. The sheriff also does recommend that everybody go ahead and lock their car doors and their home doors just for extra security purposes. Live in Cassville, I'm Caitlin Schumacher.
And just about 1 year ago today, on June 3rd, 2022, 3 inmates escaped from that very same jail.
3 other inmates escaped from that same jail.
7 inmates escaped from Missouri jail, 1 still on the run and considered armed and dangerous. So, an armed and dangerous inmate accused of child molestation is on the run in Missouri after a violent prison break on Thursday night. Authorities are still searching for Mario Chatile, 34, after he and 6 others escaped the Barry County Jail in Missouri. Mario Chatile, 34, escaped from the Barry County Jail in Cassville on Thursday night, the Pea Ridge Police Department, PRPD, said in a statement. Tile absconded alongside 6 other inmates, all of whom were in custody for various offenses related to child sex abuse, Barry County Sheriff Danny Boyd told OzarksFirst.com. The group managed to escape after attacking 2 officers and putting them in chokeholds until they lost consciousness, Boyd said. The escapees then handcuffed the officers in a cell. A 3rd officer witnessed the ambush and called for backup, while other inmates helped the police break windows in order to get to the injured jailers. As of 7:45 a.m. Friday, only Tile and registered sex offender Axel Gerardo Agans, 22, remained on the loose. The PRPD warned that both were considered armed and dangerous and may be trying to leave the area. Agans was subsequently captured by 8:15 a.m., Ozarks First reported. Tile was arrested on December 8, 2022, on charges of first-degree child molestation and incest, jail records show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so y'all just heard that. 7 of them got out. 1 of them is still on the run. They're not telling us everything. But some of y'all probably also caught a couple of things, too. These guys are sex offenders. These guys are people who attack women and children. These are really bad dudes. Now, think about this. It sounds like all of them were. So let's unpack this. How is it that 7 offenders of that nature were all together in the same place at the same time and able to escape? I'll tell you how. Because these guys, if you look at the prison, and I'm telling you what I know from experience, ladies and gentlemen, some of y'all already know. These guys were segregated from the general population. We call it GP. They weren't allowed in the general population because of what? The nature of their crimes. So what the jail did, they segregated them. They put them all together. All you little creepy dudes, y'all stay over here, because if we bring you over here, these guys are going to get you. because of what you did and who you are. And that's the key factor, who these people are. And this is the big mistake that a lot of the jail is making. It looks like these jailers made it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to show y'all what they did. These creepy dudes were segregated and they was put in a certain section of the jail. And what happened is the guards got lax. Why did the guards get lax? The guards got lax because these dudes, they not who they act like they are. They act like they all kind and gentle. Why are they acting all kind and gentle to the guards particularly? Because they don't want to fall out of favor with the guards. You understand? Because if they fall out of favor with the guards are going to either send them to general population, and what's going to happen to them? They're going to get ate, or they're going to send them to solitary confinement. And what's going to happen to them in solitary confinement? They're going to lose their minds. Why? Because most of these dudes who prey on women and children, they're weak. They're very weak-minded. They can't do solitary confinement. A lot of people can't do solitary confinement. But definitely dudes like this weak, mushy-minded dudes, they can't do no solitary confinement. So they bend over to be super nice, super polite to the guards, and the guards start saying, hey, this guy's pretty cool, pretty nice. You better read his jacket. You read his jacket, you will find out he ain't that nice. Read his jacket, read his file. He ain't that nice. He's a wolf in sheep clothing. There's a bunch of them over there in that whole section. And y'all found out because they rock you to sleep. They made y'all think that they was nice and cool and calm and collective and they wouldn't hurt a fly, and they asked you to use the phone. Hey, Officer Johnson, you mind if I use the phone? Because a guy like me or another guy in the penitentiary, what they're going to do, Officer Johnson, may I use the phone? Can I get 5 minutes? You know, it's a different approach. They're going to come to you all night. Hey, Mr. Johnson, you mind if we use the phone? I got to call my mom and da-da-da. Oh, these guys are so nice. Y'all so different over here from the guys over there. Yeah, they different. They real different. And you better stay alert. But what happened is they didn't stay alert. They fell asleep. And when they fell asleep, they rocked them to sleep because this is what happened. They thinking that these guys are, you know, so super nice. And I can let my guard down. I can, instead of checking up on them every 5 minutes, I can give them, you know, hours and hours without checking on them. I don't have to worry about turning my back on them. I don't have to. No, you have to be super worried about these guys because these guys are different. These are wolves. And these are wolves in sheep's clothing. These guys are not who you think they are. And you found that out because what they did was they went to sleep on these guys, and there was a bunch of them, 7 of them. And ladies and gentlemen, if anybody who don't know anything about these penitentiaries, you know, you're not going to find a group of 7 molesters all in one section unless the jail is specifically putting them there. They put them there. And the guards probably came to this unit, this area of the jail, and they see how calm they are, how polite they are. Again, they polite and calm and cool and collected because they don't want no heat. They don't want to get kicked out. So yeah, they super nice. They super polite. But it's a game, it's a front. That's not who they are. And so the guards probably like working over there because, you know, you ain't got to worry about, you know, them punching you or, you know, or getting into no fight with them like you would have to do in regular population, or nobody cursing you out, because dudes in regular GP, general population, they curse you out if you act crazy as a guard. But over here, they're not going to curse you out. You can basically do anything, say anything to them because, again, they don't want no heat. They want to stay there. It's almost like an honor dorm, you know, the protective custody for these dudes, all right? But what happened is the police went to sleep. And when they went to sleep, what happened? The wolf came out and they grabbed them, put them to sleep. The story says, right? Choked them out till they were unconscious. These are wolves. You slept on them. They wolves. Put them to sleep, put them in a cell, chained them to the beds. What did they take when they was knocked out? We'll never know. They took their wallets. They took their keys. What else they took? We'll never know. And then they were out. You see? They were gone. And that's the thing. That's the big mistake. These guys should not have gotten that type of leverage over these correction officers. These correction officers should have stayed alert. They should have stayed on point. And now they're gone. And now everybody in the community is upset. And they worried because one is still on the loose. And this guy Read his file. You should have read his file before. You know, the women not safe, the children not safe until this guy gets caught. They told you lock your car doors, lock your house doors. Why? Because a guy like this, what he'll try and do, he'll try and commandeer your car, or he'll try and sneak into your house. Try and keep your house for days. Keep you locked up in the bathroom somewhere, you know, in a closet somewhere, while he's ordering Amazon and pizza and chicken fingers. This is just a travesty, man. And what makes it worse, or just compounds it, is that 3 people escaped from this same jail before, not too long ago. Ladies and gentlemen, something is going on at this jail. Something is going on with this institution. And the whole thing stinks. And we are all at risk. Anyway, I just wanted to explain to you what was going on with this case. I think the feds need to get into that jail real fast and find out what's going on. Because as the newscaster said, it looks like they also had help. This jail is not secure. 7 offenders of that caliber should never have gotten out, and 1 should not still be out and on the run. And you know, you got bad dudes in the prisons and bad dudes in the jail, but these dudes is different. Anyway, I just wanted to share that story with y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what y'all think. What's going on in this jail? Anyway, stay alert out there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk some more. NTB, man.